I'm along with Tim and Justin from the Real Sports Talk. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. How about you, AJ?
I'm doing
doing
great,
good, man. How about you?
Good. As we recently know, the Braves acquired Reed Johnson and Paul Maholm. We're yet to know what the Cubs are getting in return. What do you think about this deal for the Braves?
I like this deal for the Braves. Obviously, they did not get the guy that they wanted in Ryan Dempster, so Paul Maholm is not a great option. But I think they're getting better production out of Ben Sheets than they originally anticipated. So just getting another guy to add depth to the rotation is a nice overall piece for them to add. I like that move. And then adding Reed Johnson into the mix, it's just another outfielder to go into the mix with some of the guys that already have Jason Hayward. I like the move personally.
When you look at this trade, Paul Maholm is actually doing a pretty good year. Is having a pretty good year. There was trade rumors about mid-season about Paul Maholm, and you know what? I really like this acquirement. What the Braves are getting out of him, like Tim said, they're getting great production out of Ben Sheets. We look at Paul Maholm. He's not the guy that can really give you a big wow throughout. He's not a guy that can get you like 9 strikeouts in a game. But you know what? He can get you out of innings this year, but we'll have to see long term if the Braves decide to keep him long term.
Yeah, I agree. And also, the Cubs traded another guy. They traded Geovany Soto to the Rangers. What do you guys think about that?
Soto's been a disappointment really since his rookie year. He's been still an average catcher. This year he's having an awful season, though, hitting 199 with only 6 home runs. He's 29 years old. They'll be the backup catcher for Mike Napoli. If he sucks, then they'd probably just get rid of him after this season. And if he's good, then they got a nice piece here for I wouldn't think a lot.
Yeah, I have to agree with Tim on this one. Geovany Soto not having the greatest production year, but you know what? The guy can play great defense, and that's mainly what you're going to be getting out of him. I don't really see him having a bounce back. We're already in the dog days of the MLB season, so I don't really see this late of a comeback from Geovany Soto. But when the Rangers make the playoffs, I'm pretty confident they will make the playoffs. Geovany Soto is going to be their backup catcher, and he's going to just provide great defensive help for the catcher's position.
Thanks, you guys.
No problem, AJ.
Yeah, so you guys heard from Tim and Justin. I think this is a good deal for the Braves because they're getting Paul Maholm, as those two guys said. Paul Maholm has a 3.74 ERA, which is not that bad at all. It's average. And Ben Sheets, they got nice production for him. So it's pretty good for the Braves. They couldn't get Ryan Dempster, who they're looking for. But hey, Paul Maholm isn't that bad either. He's not the greatest, but he's a good pitcher. He's 9-6 if you look at a record. He's 3.74. As those guys said, he can get you out of innings. So that's good right there. He has about let me look at his strikeouts. 81. So he's averaging about less than he's averaging about more than half a strikeout per inning. So he's not a super strikeout machine. But Reed Johnson is a good hitter. He would dominate lefties. His career lifetime batting average against lefties is 333. So that's good. He's dominated lefties last year. Last year too. He was trade talks last year as well. But Cubs did not want to trade him, so they kept him. But he will dominate lefties. Let's look at his stats against left-handed hitters. They're actually great. I can't give you this season, but I'll try to give you his career-wise. So let's look at it. Against a left-handed starter, he's 309. But against a left-handed pitcher, his whole career, he's been a 333 hitter, as I said. And against right-handed starter, he hasn't done bad either. Actually, this is for this year, so my fault there. But he's batted 304 against a right-handed starter, so it's a nice piece. He doesn't play as much, but as you can see, he has 187 plate appearances against lefties and only 73 against righties. So you know he's a lefty killer. So I think this is a good deal for the Braves. But as we know, this is a fresh deal. We really don't know what they got in return. Um, yeah, so that's interesting. And Giovanni Soto to the Rangers is pretty cool because this guy was great in his rookie season. His full year, he played in 2005, 2006, and 2007, but really wasn't much. But then he took over the starting role in 2008, so named All-Star starter for the NL, and he did not disappoint. Rookie stats, his 285, good, 86 RBIs. He had the most RBIs for a rookie that year, and he had 23 home runs, so everybody thought he was going to be good. But then he went in a little slide the next year. He only batted 218, 11 homers, 47 RBIs. But that wasn't. He had a lot less plate appearances as well. But in 2010, he had 387 plate appearances. But he was pretty good that year. If he actually had a full season, it would have been nice to see what he could have done because he had 17 home runs, 53 RBIs, and 280 average. But that's pretty good. But ever since then, 2011, horrible 228. 17 home runs is not bad. That's some pop. 54 RBIs. Of course, guys aren't getting on base with the Cubs. But 2012 has been a complete disappointment. As Justin and Tim said, a 195 batting average, 6 home runs, and only 14 RBIs. So he'll serve as a backup catcher. And if he doesn't do good, as those guys said, they could just release him because he's expected to get paid about $4 million next year. So really, good deal. I really don't know because the guy that the Rangers traded was Jacob Brigham. So the Cubs are just getting whatever they could get. They're rebuilding. This guy's got a 4.28 ERA in Double-A. So this guy's about 24 years old. Really, that's all I could really say. This is Ajjosan here. Please subscribe to my channel, Ajjosan. Please subscribe to The Real Sports Talk. And please subscribe to TriplePlayNews and Franchise Sports Talk. I'm out of here, guys.